OMG, Ghana be a day. Africa is sweet. So today I decided it's my first time. I want to do this coconut by myself. I want to make sure I cut it up. I see how the guys be doing it on the street side. I mean, you see me drinking some of the coconut water on the street side. But today I got, I was blessed enough to get one. Mama do too. Mama, yay. I got this coconut from, her land. And so I got this coconut and I said today, it's a weekend. Let me go ahead and open it up, I got to be careful using that machete. This is the first time actually using that knife. I've used it, but, on a different project. But this is the first time using this knife. How to do this, I don't know how to do it. I'm learning. But you know what? I learned something using this knife and doing this coconut. I was thinking to myself, I said, man, this thing here is a pro. You see these guys cutting it and the way they do it, they're like professionals. But, somehow, some way I was able to get it done. There is nothing that you can do. This taught me so much lesson. There is nothing that you cannot do under the sun. Anything you put your mind to, you can get it. You can get it done. All you got to do is take practice. Take your time. Learn the process. Take practice. It makes it perfect. It's going to be fine. Look at what it is. Look at what's going on. Now I was tired. I mean, this is not an easy thing. Trying to bust this coconut. Trying to get all this peel, all this skin off of it before you get. God is too good. Look at how he covers the water in this thing, and it has food in it. It's covered with all this skin, and I have to bust it open. Now look at it. I'm at the side that I'm going to bust the water. Look at the water coming out. This is so nice. This is so amazing. This is fantastic. As I finally have got to this state, I can't wait to bust it and get drinking and doing all the good parts. It was amazing. Finally I opened it up and I tried it. It's still shattered. It's still difficult to get to the water. The water is spilling, but it's a lot of water in here. I said, you know what, let me go ahead and do it a little bit more. I bust it up a little bit more and it's open. Tada! It's way big. Oh my God. And I was like, wow, this is beautiful. So I open it up. Then I take, open it up and drink the water. Oh my God, it's amazing. It was so good. It's so good. It was just good. The water is so amazing. This is natural things you don't get to do in the US. Some of these things I count it as blessing. This is some of the things you can do rawly in the US. I mean, you find a coconut, you cannot bust it up. Where are you going to bust it up? Open. The water is not going to be fresh like this. It's not going to taste better like this, So those of you in the diaspora, I always say that take a moment, take some time for yourself. Sometimes come back home, do this natural thing. It's good for your body. For the few months that I've been here, look at me. The skin has changed, the food. I'm more healthier. I'm not struggling to breathe like I used to breathe. I walk from here to here, a quarter of a mile. I'm tired. I was not fat, but I am able to I can tell that the food I'm eating, everything is all natural. You need it for yourself. I'm done with the water at the bottom of it. I'll spill it out. Oh my God, this is the craziest part. Watch to the end. Watch this. I crack this. I've not done it before. And I do it with 2 hits and I split it open. Wow. And there was a little bit of food in there. Oh my God. Yes. I use my fingers. The professionals will cut a piece of the skin that you can use to peel it out and get some out of it. But I use my hands, to get in it, make sure I get the food right. It was amazing. I was having a good time, peeled it out and get the food out of it. It's having a good time, It's a typical Saturday morning, typical Saturday, around 12, almost in the afternoon, having a good time, in the backyard, just, busting up some coconut, drinking some water. It's amazing. This is some things you don't get to do. This you don't get to do. If I look at it if I was in the diaspora right now, in the US right now, I'd be in the house right now, Saturday, I'll be running around, buying this, doing this, shopping this thing, come home, cooking at home, always in the house, It was amazing. It's a good time. I was enjoying the weather, enjoying the time. I said there's a lot to see in Ghana. I can't wait to bring you more, guys. You, see ya.